I actually really like Metro Cross. As we're closing out 1986, this kind of simple, pure arcade game is fading from the Famicom. And I say that knowing that in about a week we're going to have two more. Metro Cross is a simple game. It's only going to take me 2 or 3 minutes to explain the whole thing. But it's also a lot of fun. Well, fun if you don't mind incredibly difficult arcade games. Metro Cross started out as an arcade game, and it feels like there weren't any concessions made to the home player. But it also feels like there isn't a whole lot of difference between the arcade experience and the Famicom experience for this one. The concept of the video game is that you're a runner in a futuristic death sport. All you have to do is get to the end of the obstacle course before time runs out. If you don't, you're electrocuted. You can see the length of the course at the bottom of the screen, and getting in your way are hurdles, these green zones that really slow you down, giant soda cans that will roll you flat, holes that you can fall into, and jets that send you tumbling through the air. You're going to have to either run around or jump over these obstacles. If you jump and land on one of them, you'll tumble, but you can recover by hitting the jump button while you're in the air. None of them make you lose a life. The real threat is how obstacles slow you down. If you run a perfect race, and if you dodge every obstacle, you still might not have enough time to reach the end. So you have to pick up a few power-ups on the way. Well, maybe not pick up. These blue soda cans you want to stomp flat, because they'll stop the clock for 2 seconds. You can also kick them for extra points. You can kick them multiple times for escalating points, or you can still stomp on them after you kick them. The orange soda can gives you a speed boost for 5 seconds, or you can still stomp it flat. If you stomp enough cans, then this boot appears, and picking it up makes you invulnerable for about 15 seconds. You can run flat out through all the obstacles that way. The skateboard's a neat addition. You can't jump while you're on it. Hitting the jump button gets you off. What the skateboard is good for is getting through those green zones. It doesn't lose any speed while rolling through those. The springboard is a mixed blessing. Time your jump just right and it launches you forward at high speed. Mistime it, and you're launched in a high arc that slows you down. The third stage requires that you bounce off a lot of springboards consecutively, and it's the hardest stage of the first half of the game. The key is you have to jump just a little bit after you get on the board. So while you're on it, but before you reach the halfway mark. In case it wasn't obvious, Metro Cross is incredibly difficult. There is a continue code. Just hold down A and press start, but it only works every 4 levels. And the reason for that is every 4th level is special. There's nowhere near enough time to complete it, but all of the leftover time from your previous 3 stages is added to that. So if you don't do well on the previous 3, you're going to be in real trouble on that 4th. And that's it for me. I'm out of things to say about Metro Cross. Okay, I guess I haven't mentioned the poor sprite color choice that makes the guy look like a streaker, but I think you can see that for yourself. Metro Cross has the feel of an arcade game from 1982, but slightly updated, which makes a certain amount of sense for 1986, but we weren't really seeing that kind of thing at the time. The worst aspects of Metro Cross is that you do kind of have to memorize the course to be able to do well. The difficulty just ramps up too much. I've gotten further before, but I really got blocked by course 6 this time. Still, I know I'll revisit this one again. It's not one of my top tier games, but it's one I enjoy.